guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today I'm going to talk to you about proper pedal order, and is it a myth or is there something to it? Anyway, so I think that it's kind of a myth really to a certain point, because it's all about your sound and your tone that you have to decide on. And so I really don't think there's any specific pedal order that really matters other than one. One pedal is probably your most critical pedal to worry about, and that is going to be your pedal tuner pedal, okay? The closer it is to your guitar, the more stable and better tuning you're going to get, especially when you consider the fact that you can leave a bunch of pedals on, and when you turn on that pedal tuner, every pedal tuner I've seen so far shuts down the signal to the amp and your other pedals. So, you know, you need to tune that guitar and tune it properly, right? So, you need it closest to your guitar, not further away, not in the middle, not somewhere else. Just it has to be the very first one on your chain. Okay, so even if you use a wah pedal, guess what? Wah pedal is second. Okay, or it could be somewhere else. It's up to you. But the rest of your pedals, it's all about the sound you're trying to create. Okay, for an example, if you have an overdrive pedal and a distortion pedal, all right. Now, if your overdrive is first and then your distortion, right, you're going to take your overdrive, it's going to give you a certain amount of sound out of there, okay, certain type of sound, and then you're going to distort that after the fact, right? Or do you want your distortion first and then you want to overdrive that distortion? It flips, and the sound is different, okay, and these are things you need to consider about the order in which you do things. So you just don't slap stuff everywhere, okay? You know, especially when you got phasers, flangers, phase shifters, reverser pedals, delay pedals, etc., etc. Okay, you want to have some sort of a reasonable order in that it's going to accomplish the sounds and tones you need for X amount of songs. Maybe it could just be one song and you got to change your pedal order. Okay, that can happen. Okay, as well as settings too for different songs. So you never actually set a pedal and go, okay, this is perfect, and that's the way I'm going to leave it all the time. Well, maybe, okay, well, if that's your sound, fine, but generally that usually doesn't happen. Okay, but I guess it can. However, multiple pedals do usually get used together, so you have to decide how you want to layer those tones and in what order to get the sound that you're after. And that takes a lot of plug it in, unplug it, try it out, plug it in, unplug it, try it out, and see which order works the best. And of course settings too. You know, you want to listen to your individual settings of those pedals as well, and those settings are likely going to change in order to still accomplish your goal because of the order that you choose to put your pedals in. And I really don't believe there's any particular order that you can pick that's going to be like the ultimate, okay, but enough that it's definitely going to generate your tone, at least for one or two or three pieces of music. You may have to adjust settings and keep the same order, or you may actually have to change that order for the next song. It is a kind of a tricky thing, you know, with pedals, and even I've been finding that you don't just slap stuff together. So I'm going to give you a hint on what my pedal order is that creates my tones. So first I have my tuner pedal, then I have a chorus vibrato pedal, then I have a Deadman hand overdrive, then I have my T1 Golden Brownie, then I have my Hangman overdrive, okay, and these two overdrives are totally different types of overdrives altogether, and they make really cool stuff when you put them together. Then I have my Phaser King, my Flanger, my Widowmaker heavy metal pedal, my 5 o'clock fuzz, and my Boilermaker clean boost pedal is at the very end right now, and it's probably going to stay there because I've also got a Boss distortion pedal as well as an overdrive pedal from Boss that are actually in between now. So it still actually does keep the Boilermaker clean boost at the very end, because at the end of my chain I want to be able to boost everything. But get this, I can choose to put that pedal somewhere else and only boost certain pedals and not have others boosted, okay? So, or very little boost to them, in fact, which is what would actually happen. So you'd get more boost on one end and less on the other. And that's kind of how the 5 o'clock fuzz and the broiler maker was my decision to buy the pair of them, because I actually was able to hear them on a YouTube video where they put them back to back. So first the broiler maker, then the fuzz, and then first the fuzz and then the broiler maker. And it makes a huge difference on tone which way you do it, you know, as well as output as well of the pedal, right, for the boost, because that boost is giving you extra oomph, you know, for output. And it's the same thing as if you have an EQ. You know, certain things you're going to want them EQ'd quite a bit, and other things you don't really want them EQ'd very much, or very little effective, if any, right? And so that depends on where you put your EQ pedal. But in the end, told guys, there's really no order. It's all about your sound. The only order piece that ever matters is that tuner pedal needs to be the very first on the chain in order so that it's closest to your guitar, no matter how long your guitar cable is or wireless system, okay? It needs to be the first, because you have to get the best possible tuning results in order to be playing in tune. Otherwise, you're not going to be playing very well in tune. It's not going to sound very good. So, anyways, that's all I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.